everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my one pot spinach, broccoli and mushroom pasta. This is a very easy recipe and is an easy cleanup afterwards because you only have one pot to do. Okay, so I started with one onion. I cut the end and the top and I chopped it roughly. I also use 3 cloves of garlic that I smush, and I peel it and I chopped it as well. Regarding mushrooms, I don't really like to wash them. They retain a lot of water and it makes them quite watery, and I don't like the consistency of it. So I just take the stems and I peel the outside skin of them, and I think that's the best way that works for me. After that's done, I just slice them up. I used 4 florets of broccoli here, and I didn't want to have the hard stem in the pasta because I know that wouldn't cook properly. So what I did is I cut the stem and I pulled them apart with my hands, and that way I didn't upset like the little beads that they have on top, and I really like them, give them like a little crunch. So I just cut the stem out and I pulled them apart. So I have the spinach, I have the onion, I have the mushrooms, I have the broccoli, the cream, the garlic, and the pasta. I use about 250 grams of pasta and about 300 grams of spinach. So in a pot, I added coconut oil, and to that I'm gonna be adding the mushrooms. I let them sear down, and I don't know if you can see, but there is a lot of water coming out of them. Even though I didn't wash them, they already have a lot of water into them. So that's why I don't wash them. Adding the onion. And this is a very hands-on dish because I added the mushrooms, the onion, and straight away I'm going to be adding the broccoli. I want for all the ingredients to cook up at the same time so the broccoli and the pasta can cook together. So I just give that a quick mix, and I'm going to be adding the garlic and straight away the pasta. I pushed it together in my hands and I just broke it in half so it all fit in the pot at the same time. And to that I'm going to add the cream. And what I did here was I put the cream first, and then I used a carton of the cream for a measure for my water. So I refilled that carton twice and add that to the pot. Just make sure that the pasta stays under the water in the cream mix. I'm gonna be adding salt, pepper, and paprika next. And in here you can add as much or as little as you want. Up and I let it simmer down for about 8 to 10 minutes. And what I did next, I kind of regret it, but it sort of worked out at the end. I added 1 tablespoon of flour, and you can see here that it was like quite lumpy. At this point I really thought the flour was not going to go through, but in the end it did, and it disappeared and just blended into the cream. But next time I wouldn't do that step. I also added some dried dill. So the reason that I added the flour first was to make the sauce thicker, but the actual nutritional yeast that I added here, 2 tablespoons, really just did that. And I also added the spinach. And the spinach is the last step because you don't want to overcook it. So as soon as you put it into the pasta, it will shrink down because of the heat, and as soon as the spinach is shrink down and you can see that it's mushed up together with the pasta, that's it, that's pasta done. Just give it one last start up and it's ready. This is probably one of the easiest and quick dishes. If you're in a rush and you want to rush up dinner, you just put everything in one pot and you let it cook it, and that's it. It's so easy to wash up afterwards as well. And it's also a very versatile dish. You can add any vegetables that you want or any leftovers that you have in the fridge, maybe even some tofu, and really make it your own recipe. And that's it, guys. I really hope you like it. Let me know down below by giving it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and be back for more.